No, what you need to
Oh,
do is move your damn car.
wow. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Bye, officers.
See ya. Bye, y'all. Dispatch 166-10-8.
Copy that, Mercury 10-8 at 1950.
That was deliberate. It could have actually been being in reverse. So you'll see that the car's in reverse now. It actually goes, depending on how fast you accelerate. Okay, it's actually not happening as much right now. It goes back before it goes forward. Reverse. See that? It's especially rough on a hill. Ooh. Okay. Back to listening to Rhodes' anthem. Would you consider any alternatives? What, to Rhodes' anthem? It has to reference pettiness. But yeah, we'd consider. I wish there was a more upbeat, you know, thing, but I found this randomly and I was like, oh, damn, this a match. Let's go fuck with Navarro. The light turns green, pull forward and pull off to the right-hand side.
Okay.
Dispatch 130, 1038 southbound Buccaneer Way with a black in color ingot occupied once.
Copy that, Mercury traffic at 2006.
What do you mean?
Hey, could you roll the window down for me on this side, please? Hello. Is that who I think it is?
No, it's not him. No.
You know, I almost
Who's
didn't
him?
think it was you. Almost. I thought there's no way. It's not a surge. How you doing, Mr. Navarro?
I'm good. How are you doing, mister?
That's good. I'm doing all right. I ain't got much to complain about. Not yet, at least. Who knows?
Why are you pulling me over? I was doing under 75 on a main road. I'm not in the city where it's 55, and I'm not on a highway where it's 90.
No, that Navarro, don't play that shit with me. You ain't gonna. Motherfucker, I had a judge ruling the north side of Tongva Road before it hit 68 is 55, not 75. Okay, county roads does not qualify out here.
Okay, so a main arterial road is not 75.
Okay, put it this way. Here's how you can very easily determine. Okay, if it's a highway or freeway, 90. All right, if it's Route 68, Joshua Road, or Sustancia, 75. Anything else defaults to 55.
Okay. You know, I actually thought this was 75 popular because it's 2 lanes both directions. I thought it was like it's main arterial, so it's got to be, surely.
No. It's defined as city limits, county roads, and then highways and freeways, but county roads specifically lists 3 streets or roads. Route 68, oh my god. Route 68, Joshua, and Sustancia.
Okay.
And so again,
Copy that, marking traffic at
if it's
2028.
a highway or freeway, you're clear at 90. If it's any of the 3 roads I just stated, 75. Literally anything else, 55.
Okay.
That is the best way to ensure that you are within the speed limits at all times. Okay.
Joshua, Route 68, Sustancia.
Correct.
That's it.
Yep. Outside of that, until there's some additional clarification from the Department of Justice,
141,
that like I said, that's kind of where it stands.
Copy.
Okay, but
And you were doing somewhere in the 60s, which is above
64.
55, which means you need to
Let's
slow
go
it down,
64.
Mr. Navarro.
yeah, I clearly do. But
Mm-hmm.
what
But
do
now
you
that we got
think?
that
like, this
clarified.
main road. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
mhm.
I agree. I'm not going to dispute it. If that's what it is, that's what it is. But don't you think this? Look at the size of this main road. Like this, if any street should be 75, this should be it. I don't get it.
I actually could not disagree with you more, on the basis that this is a heavily trafficked area, in which large semi trucks are, here fully loaded. And I don't know if you're aware, but the ability to stop a large loaded semi truck becomes very, very difficult. Now imagine at 75 or even 90 on this road trying to stop one of those massive semi trucks. That is no point. That's a recipe for disaster.
Imagine all the people pushing shit down here. How many would get killed and you would have to do with every day?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Navarro, you have some identification? Let me go ahead and see
Do you
that.
want me to hand it to you or just?
No, you just flash it to me.
There you go.
All right. It's not expired. Listen, I'm gonna let you off with a
No,
warning
that's
this once, Mr. Navarro, okay? Just do me a
I've already-
favor, slow it down. You now know the speed limits, so no confusion moving forward, okay?
Okay, but I have had a warning. I'm going to be honest. I've had one warning so
Dispatch.
far.
Here's the thing, your warnings with other officers have no
Copy that,
bearing on
28,
whether or not I issue you one. Not unless,
Okay.
I look at anything you've received before. But the reality here is it's ultimately officer discretion, specifically me in this case. So
Okay.
just slow it down,
Oh.
okay?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that because I'm
Not a
trying to be
problem.
good here.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I want to become a police officer. One day.
Really?
One day. Yeah, I do.
Oh, damn.
141,
Well,
77,
hold on.
34 off Orchard Avenue, Cypress Flats.
1:30. I'm not too far out. All right, you're free to go. Have a good
I'll
one.
let you go. Yeah. wait for lights.
No, you're good. Have y'all rolled into the area of the 34?
We had a vehicle, Rose, if you keep going, pushing eastbound, you make a left past that truck. On the train tracks, we have black and colored
How far?
glove going back to Cal Mall parked behind.
Are you up top here right now, Slacks?
Negative, I'm mobile.
I got a
right
guy
now.
running blacked out on a phone.
There's an individual with a black Glendale in Orchardville, registered to John Paul.
76. I'm making contact with the subject on the phone. Doesn't seem to be stopping. Running towards his vehicle, I believe. He's getting down.
Yeah, he's getting in the vehicle right now. He's taking off going southbound. Can I get a vapid?
130's attached are currently eastbound El Rancho Boulevard.
I gotta break off from this pursuit. I got that interceptor, but we'll push eastbound right, so I'll hold it for the time being.
We're right up the street.
Up you can.
Slacks, I'm going to overtake you on left here. Continuing northbound El Rancho Boulevard. Speed's 100. Continuing northbound El Rancho, passing Sustancia.
Let's take this pursuit to channel 2 dispatch. Channel 2.
Continuing westbound Capitol Boulevard, approaching Popular.
One with the secondary, continuing westbound Capitol. Slowing left southbound Popular. Machine Innocent. Left eastbound Innocent. Approaching Orchardville. Right southbound Orchardville. Slowing, heavy traffic. Approaching El Rancho crossing. Continuing southbound Orchardville. Approaching Hangar Way. Right, westbound Hangar Way. Approaching Popular, crossing, continuing westbound Hangar Way. Transitioning westbound Chum. Approaching Signal, right northbound Signal Street. Continuing northbound Signal Street, approaching Dutch London.
The Los Santos Police Department, pull the vehicle over now. Individual just threw something out of the vehicle. At the corner. They just threw something else.
20.
Okay. El Rancho, right around the bend. You're gonna be able to see it. There's a white box. It looks like the first part was a white box.
Y'all
It's
chase.
gonna be right at
I'm
the front.
76 right now. I'm roughly my out.
10-4.
And for at the bend, slightly before it meets El Rancho and Carson. They're throwing something else out.
Slash, you attach to the chase. We saw where the stuff was thrown out, so we're gonna grab it. You attach to the chase and we'll swap.
All right, from update me on the 20 road.
Continuing southbound Jamestown Street, right westbound McDonald. Continuing westbound McDonald, hard braking, left southbound Brogue. Slowing a fair bit, right westbound Carson. They've thrown, I believe, 3 things out. Left southbound Davis. Left eastbound Utopia Parkway. There's something else out. I believe it was to the west, up towards the Maze Bank Arena parking lot.
Copy.
Left eastbound Dutch London. I believe they just threw something on Dutch London right before the cross of Roy Lowenstein. So northern side of the train tracks. We're left northbound Dutch London. 4 or 5 things that have been tossed out. Continuing eastbound El Rancho. Did y'all find anything?
I've not found anything so far.
Right, southbound Popular. Alice, y'all find anything?
Neg. What I saw was a newspaper. I'm still looking.
10-4. It looked like they threw it towards, like where y'all at, towards the Barrio area is what I thought.
You saw it go towards the Barrio.
Possibly. We're left northbound Orchardville.
Could be trash trying to distract us from not having to pursue after him right now too as well.
Now this person's slowing.
All from the jumping through. There's only one occupant in the vehicle. 1 for 1 second, I'm pushing northbound Orchard Avenue.
I just threw something else. There's an individual in a white jacket back there that
Yeah, I see it.
I believe they just threw something else in that parking lot off of Innocence and Innocence to the east side of Popular. Continuing westbound Innocence. This individual just tossed something else.
77 from channel 1.
Therefore, left southbound, taking the off-road path towards Little Bighorn. Individual just threw something again.
197, join the pursuit with us.
Paper. 152.
113, since they continue to throw stuff out the windows, can we authorize PBS?
Yeah, let's go for a pit. Spot.
10-4.
Pushing out westbound Carson Avenue, past the Willis Boulevard, left, southbound, Willis Boulevard, approaching Dutch London.
They did throw something else.
Yeah, it was a blueprint. I just saw on the ground. Suspect is throwing multiple objects from the window of his vehicle, pushing southbound Dutch London, passing at Maze Bank Arena. Vehicle fitted. Be successful. Trying to go for a box right now.
20.
Dutch London.
Just south of Maze Bank Arena.
Copy that. Distance reattaching.
130 secondary, continuing westbound Dutch London, sticking right. Oh, they're going over. Stand by. I made it.
Okay.
Continuing southbound towards Utopia. They're going for a jump. Disregard. Still in the parking lots by the airport, heading southwest.
Black and Color Club.
197 remaining up on top of.
They're not. I mean, based on positioning, they're not going for the jump. Right northbound Greenwich Parkway. Right eastbound back towards Utopia.
I'm ready for the jump if it takes it. I'm ready for it.
M4. Continuing eastbound Utopia Parkway. Looks like they're going for a jump. Not sure which. Continuing eastbound. They may be able to fit through here. I may not be able to. Is there a club standby? Disregard. They're U-turning. They're southwest underneath Davis and all the interchanges. Continuing down towards Utopia. Now westbound Utopia Parkway.
Keep in mind, I saw 2 Glendale at the same spot with 34
10-4. Left, merging southeast Utopia Parkway. Merging Greenwich. Left, northbound Exceptionalist Way. Approaching towards Utopia again. Right, eastbound Utopia towards the off-road area.
197 taking secondary, continuing off the road.
Okay, that vehicle intentionally struck me.
Eastbound.
Yeah, there's a color Sultan that is interference intentionally hit primary.
Taking a left northbound, Dutch London, Utopia Parkway.
We're gonna chase the red salt.
No left, westbound, Davis Avenue. Speeds in excess of 100. You get oncoming ramp. North, Davis Avenue. North, Dustin Street.
Art 50.
1050.
The R50.
North Calais. We need a unit to full send north on Calais. I no longer have visual.
Stand by. Compound Calais.
What Calais?
All the way. That tow truck fucked me. We should be. See northbound Calais.
I'm gonna continue north and then cut west. I need someone to clear red garage. I have no speeding vehicles to the west. I don't have anything as of now.
Another unit still pursuing the red tunnel. Sultan.
Traffic.
The unit still pursuing the red Sultan that was interfering.
Negative. That they
He was so local.
A firm.
Greg, did anyone clear the red garage as I instructed?
113. We'll clear. We'll clear it.
10-4. For anyone on this frequency, is there a reason as to why whoever was behind me did not clear the red garage? If you were secondary, I'm looking for a response. I don't want silence.
Just showing up to it, it's fine.
Which at which point in secondary roads? Because we crashed into the tow truck and we stopped to check on the.
10-4, that makes sense.
A 141. I went back to see where I found those 2 Glendales and went through a bunch of items. I could not locate anything. There's nothing on the ground. Only found a blueprint and a mast. Thought it was a blueprint and a mast on the ground. That's all I found.
What did you just do?
3. Code 6, the red garage. It's code 4. I don't believe anybody's inside it. I think they went straight in and out.
What was the vehicle description?
Black Club,
Code Club.
registered to a cow Mao. I'll flag the plate.
113 will 70 to where he originally started throwing stuff at the barrio and see if he goes back for anything he might have thrown. Searched the rooftops, I searched the ground all around it. There's literally trash everywhere. I couldn't see anything that looked of significance.
We should probably take the DNA on
I'm
those items.
actually gonna have an aneurysm with this font.
One of the things I found on the ground was a rental paper come back to Gene Paul.
What did
that
you
was the
just
RO to one of the Black Glendales on Orchardville, where it looked like someone was repairing a vehicle along the sidewalk in a little cubby.
Copy that. I'm gonna run the DNA and see what comes back to.
Was the club occupied one time or two times?
It was one time. What it started from is at 10:34. Responded. There was a male subject wearing all black on a rooftop. Got on the phone when he saw Turner. Ignored the lawful orders. Got in a vehicle and turned to a chase.
Copy.
It's been flagged.
Let's flag the plate. Rose, do you think this is UTL? We can go back to channel 1 or something more time?
4. I think we're clear to call UTL.
Alright, everybody back to channel 1.
Copy, 197, transit channel 1.
Once we found a burger shot, sorry, Senior Buns. Oh wait, are you gonna still on this channel?
I am.
Hey, firm, okay. I found a Senior Buns box at the barrio. I'm gonna document it and I'll take it and run fingerprints. And I'll keep looking to see if there's anything else for the second time he threw it. What direction the second time did he throw, when it was towards, like, Dutch London?
I'm not sure because oftentimes the individual is over a bridge and the potential of it having gone in the canals is fairly high.
10-4.
Copy that, Rhodes. Copy that.
Yeah, the Senior Buns box is an empty box. I'm still gonna just kind of look around here.
One second, chat. Looking for examples here.
One 113 has a brown and colored bag found on the roof of the building. Standby.
What was the actual plate?
The second item I found was a Senior Buns work slip.
I swear I just saw that black club. I honestly don't have the plate to call it,
No,
but
it was green. It was green.
Was it green? Okay, it's dark then, but it looked just like it.
100%.
Alice, are we good to move out from here, or are you still looking?
I just found another box. 130, are you still on the channel?
I'm 4.
So I've gotten a senior bun slip and 2 pretty broken down senior bun boxes. It's possible the individual works at senior buns. They might drive the vehicle to senior buns at some point.
I have 4.
Those are the 3 things I found here. I'm gonna break off and go to the lab and see if I can find some fingerprints on the items.
Rhodes, would you like us to remain on Freak, or are we good to collapse this?
Negative. We can collapse them, so I'm back over to 1.
Copy that. Radio check.
And you.
Here we are.
A black and color Futo is driving up on me. Lucas, disregard, he drove away.
Here we go, and post this.
Radio check.
10-2.
Alpha 17, 1041.
Good morning. Dispatch 126-10-7 MRPD.
Ooh.
Delta 701042. Good night.
All right. Hello.
Where are you at?
Red Garage.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to take care of something.
No, you're okay. It's Lucas and I. Okay, we stopped for the red car, and when it was a local, we laughed for like 10 minutes. We're so sorry. We didn't come back because we couldn't contain ourselves.
Oh
Because
my
we were
gosh.
so embarrassed because we were like screaming at the car.
No.
We
So the
were
thing is, I knew I had someone behind me, but I didn't hear or notice that they stayed back with a tow truck they had gotten into a collision with. And so when I called that out, the expectation was like, we don't have visual. Very obviously, the second person behind me, or the person behind me, second in the pursuit, would clear that area before anything happened.
Yeah.
And when that didn't happen, and then no one was speaking up, I'm gonna be real, Alice. You're gonna find out very quickly. I'm gonna start calling people out on their bullshit. I ain't got time.
No. I agree with that because like it needs to be like addressed. But what happened right there is that whoever was secondary didn't call that secondary was breaking off to check on the tow truck, right? Like.
Yeah.
So that's the problem, and so regardless of whether secondary was there or not, they still didn't do the right thing, which is they needed a call that they 1050'd, primary call it, and or the secondary 1050'd and let you know, like that's part of that, right? Like, so I mean, while you're like, you know, you were coming across like, why didn't secondary go through the garage? Like, you wouldn't have expected secondary to go through the garage if secondary would have called that they weren't secondary anymore.
Supposed to stay patriotic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this just reminded me. I need to have a conversation with captains. Have a conversation with EMS.
I'm tired.
EMS called for 78s at Senior Buns when they saw someone get stabbed. And I started to say on radio, I started to say...
Oh, here we go, game time.
Where?
What's the location at 901? Anybody?
It's gonna be Orchardville Avenue.
It's Orchardville and Hangar Way.
Hangar and Shambles. Hangar and Shambles.
Shambles.
Officers out there as soon as possible. Vest on, gun in your left. Get ready for it.
I started to say,
Shots fired. Shots ambled.
I know this sounds bad, but, and then I was like, no, I'm not doing this over radio.
Also, and you know, and this is where it's coming to. What you just said brought this to my attention, which is there's no standard of whether we have 3 units or 4 units chasing.
Hold on. Let's talk about this later. Can you hang up?
Okay, goodbye.
7, I'm on Oakville, southbound currently.
Copy, I'm pushing southbound Poplar right now.
130, same traffic.
So I'm going to try to hold the intersection at Orchardville and Innocence.
Copy, I'll hold the western side of Hangar Way. I got a speeding black and colored vehicle coming away right now, Maple, pushing eastbound on a Rancho.
I can try to cut them off. I'm east on Innocence.
That's Black Dundale coming back to John Paul.
All right, let's move in. Let's go.
It should be coming right to you, Slackstack, Glendale. Garbage truck. I don't see anybody here.
Where's that, Glendale?
Last two pushing eastbound Hangar Way. I didn't have a PC for the stop. But we stopped at a red light for me.
Nor did I.
Until he doesn't use his blinker slacks.
I don't have any 47s here. I think they may have loaded them up.
Right now. Yeah, I'm looking at the rooftops as we speak.
30 from 119 direct.
Is it?
Did you see a vehicle coming from the northbound South Shambles Street?
Negative. It's coming southbound on San Shambles toward Orchville, and then push eastbound toward Hangar Way.
Westbound or eastbound?
Sorry, westbound. My apologies. Kept pushing toward the docks.
Where's the dock?
One's anonymous. What is this?
I think that's what
Is that our victim?
That's EMS. That's EMS. Yeah, it's EMS.
Yeah, that's an EMS call.
217 was the person called in the 911 for the gun.
Hey, can we contact that person that called in the gun?
I will. I'll...
So the last thing I heard was that the individual in the Glendale is heading east. So I cut east on Innocence towards El Rancho. I cut all the way south on El Rancho. I didn't see anybody.
105 is gonna check out hospital.
Do we get a plate ran in that trash truck?
What's the 20 of the trash truck?
It's gonna be on scene of the shots fired in that one.
130.
I think there's a black and colored Glendale, is that right?
Correct.
Well, there was a black colored Glendale in the area. Nothing on that Glendale.
Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, I said, if I had anything, I would have pulled it over. It was just staring at me at a red light, watching the whole entire time.
Yeah,
I had 4 in it.
Person.
Bo Bummer is the RO for this.
He's the one who called 911.
I'm calling him. He's not answering.
If that's the individual who called 911, the likelihood that well, we don't even we don't have a 47, do we?
105, let me get a 77 black colored Glendale with injured people in the back of it off of Crusade and gonna be Innocence, I believe. Correction, Capital.
76.
197, 76.
That could be our 47.
What the hell?
Crusade and Capital, just north.
23 CMC.
Gonna make contact here.
That is not the vehicle I saw.
This stating it was a fall injury. We're gonna follow him over to the hospital.
Got it.
All right, we need to hide and repair our car. All right. The Curvyelephant, guess who worked out too hard? Hold on. And had his pod detached before bedtime. It is now awake at Airphorium with over 600.
I mean, there's a
I've been
possibility
there.
that
I've
kidnapped
done
after he
that.
shot.
There was a 47 on scene, and when we arrived, there was nobody down on scene.
Copy.
I am going to go check the Merriam Turner overpass because the last time that this group was involved in a situation like this, their friend was thrown off of that bridge.
Yeah, there's a high possibility that my ocean dumped this person.
Lots of water. Yeah, that's very important. Very important.
Okay, well here's the thing. I have his number. Maybe I just keep calling him, and his phone keeps ringing. So if we hear a phone ring nearby, you know what I mean?
That is a strategy that could be adopted to every single. Oh, my phone's going off.
Now they know where you are.
Okay, what was the actual last seen direction of this Glendale?
Last seen direction of Glendale was westbound Hangar Way.
.130 is currently pushing through the Merriam Turner overpass.
That's on nothing. Coming from La Puerta.
Water, sunlight, and sleep.
Rhodes, you came from the north, correct? From like Mirror Park area, direction? El Rancho?
We're talking about when this was actively happening.
A-firm, yeah.
10-4. I heard they're heading towards El Rancho. I cut all the way west, and I had a lot of speed. I 100% would have been there before them.
Did you see a white and color SUV driving
Negative.
suspiciously?
Nope.
I might just kind of local them that I saw leaving the area.
Can you 10-9 where somebody's getting ocean dumped at last time?
I had one individual that he wasn't ocean dumped, but he was thrown off the Merriam Turner overpass. The green part where Pounce took you, Cornwood, he was thrown off of there onto the road, onto the freeway.
10-4.
For one, the kidnapper just called me. He called me from the person's phone that you're calling right now included, claiming this person is dead. Okay, so he's probably dumped him somewhere right now. He has him.
Okay, well that's a strategy.
Here's what we can do though. Once we retrieve that phone, we can check for DNA.
Absolutely.
If we can find it.
Flax, I'm gonna be real. I think that was their last communication with you, and that thing's going in the ocean.
Yeah, okay.
I hope the phone does not go in the ocean.
Most likely. Okay, so you're confident that you would have seen it if it continued west, Rhodes?
Well, not just west. So, for context, I was on El Rancho. I don't know if they turned anywhere on Elysian Fields. Because if they did, they had free access to Merriam Turner overpass to head towards the city. Alternatively, they could have gone the other way and would have ended up towards Palomino or Del Perro. They could have gone anywhere. But they did not go El Rancho north. I can 100% confirm that.
Okay, so let's start limiting it down to in the docks, pretty much cleared. I've pretty much done that to this point. Oil fields, outstretched to the eastern mountains, and then probably the noose building up on Sonora as well, or on Palomino, mostly. I'm gonna check through the populated tunnels now as well.
130 is gonna clear the Del Perro Pier, and then I'll make my way up Great Ocean.
Okay.
Yep. 141, we're most likely gonna get a call of a drop body somewhere in the ocean or off a bridge. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but when he called me, he said this person would perish. That's what he said. Then he had the phone.
And I've got nothing at the Del Perro Pier.
I don't know if this is wise, but it's a different potential, nearby potential points in which he could easily jump someone in the damn ocean.
You alright, bud?
I'm checking north in the county and where it's easy to dump a body.
I'm Officer Matt Rhodes. Call sign 130.
The Grime docks right there, and then 220 eastbound from Hangar Way.
Yeah, the docks are already code 4. But best I can tell, nobody's checked like the eastern side of the coast to the island, which he easily could have made it to.
Well, here's another.
Because it's the oil field.
Probably should have checked underneath.
This might not be. Might be something else, okay? But do we wait until we get that call and we don't stop him from doing it, but stay nearby and then be in a position where we could retrieve from any point?
The problem is we don't know where he's at right now.
Could be anywhere.
We might not get another call. Yeah.
25 is going to go to Chumash Pier.
130 is approaching.
141, I got Sensancia Beach, code 6 right now.
Beach of Albaro is code 4 as well. I'm gonna start looking up into the mountain itself.
Nope. Does anyone have an RO for the second Glendale that we saw when we pursued the original?
Negative. It was parked, only one was moving.
And so the reason I ask is because there's a Glendale parked in the parking lot, and it looked damaged at the Chumash Pier.
It was, it went to Gene Paul.
So that was one, but there was a second Glendale that was called out. This isn't registered to Gene Paul. This is...
I believe, it should register to OTT?
This one's registered to Wade Wilson. I mean, either way, I think we should send someone out into the docks here. I'm gonna move my vehicle around and try to clear the sand area.
25 is going to go down the docks.
Dispatch 197, we saw a black and criminal heading southbound Great Ocean Highway coming from Chumash.
Wait, apologies. Are we looking for Glendale or Seminole?
Glendale.
Glendale, but there's a good chance you could have swapped vehicles.
Where's that Glendale that just went past?
Hmm.
We had another Glendale that just went past northbound Great Ocean. It was occupied 2 times. If I can catch up to it and run the plate.
Do you need me?
Alright, that Glendale comes back to John Fancy. Not that one.
25 walking down the pier. Chumash.
If I'm gonna circle around back towards the pier, I was heading north to see if I can see any of these speeding vehicles southbound.
Looks like to be some people down here. Step by.
172 too much back up.
Yeah, they're walking towards me. Give me a take a signal.
20?
Chumash Pier.
Y'all have enough seriousness right now. We should be fine. I'm gonna be falling back.
I don't believe these two are involved.
Those are two Glendales just to your left, Slangs. We're up in El Burro. We got three individuals.
I need backup right away.
Yeah. Yeah, 78's on El Burro.
I got two holding somebody up with the wrench.
I'm right behind you. There's two up on the water tower as well. Two up on the water tower.
I'm gonna fall back a little bit.
One, he just got pushed off the water tower, or one just fell off the water tower. One of the two. Couldn't tell if he was pushed or fell off.
166, I'm coming from the north of Alberta Boulevard.
There's one sliding down the ladder from the very top of the water tower. He's on the second floor right now. There's one.
Just soon there's a gunman here as well, on top of the tower. Careful, take cover.
Yeah, I'm in cover.
1-8, I'm en route. 25 in traffic.
166, 23.
Coming down the ladder. There's no one on the water tower anymore. Once he comes down the final ladder. All right, nobody. There's nobody on it. For additional information, we got two victims actually incapacitated on the ground. We have one at knife point currently. 3 suspects in total, one with a presumed firearm, one with a knife, and one with a wrench. If we can, and nobody else has, if somebody can and is in a good position to do so, take a picture of these while they're out.
113
right now. Copy.
What's their total air direction? North, south, east, or west?
They're all out on foot. They're facing east.
From your location, are they south of you?
So they're the west of us, from where we're standing.
Copy. Then
We're
we're
just
on
at the
the
base of the water tower. The vehicles are to the east of where they're standing, where we are. It's two Glendales. One's running back to Glendale. Alright, individual with the wrench is driving one of the Glendales back toward where the victim is being held up.
Get ready for pursuit. They've been living in Glendale.
Glendale's facing east. Rivian is ready to pursue.
Yeah, get ready to pursue.
Maple, are you still mobile?
Firm. I'm to the south right now. I'm in the second car that's down here on the dirt road.
Let me take it off, Ryan. Go after him.
Active 80.
Give me one more 77-2 as well.
Active 80, Black Glendale, northbound, parallel to El Burro Boulevard. We're off-road in the oil fields.
197, taking secondary, taking a left,
Medical and location
southbound
as well.
over Boulevard.
Go to channel 2 for this pursuit. Channel 2.
Radio check.
And 2.
Left, southbound at Rancho Boulevard. Right, left, southbound at Rancho. Taking a right onto the freeway.
Ready, check.
And 2.
Northbound.
Right for a second. We told the victim they made him jump off that top of water tower. You are to give him lawful orders to stop, or you're going to shoot to kill.
F4.
Off roads, northbound, Leeson Fields
The
Freeway.
Los Santos Police Department, this is going to be the only warning you're going to receive. You're to stop the vehicle and surrender, or you will be shot.
Taking a left to Rancho Boulevard.
Suspects have been warned by roads that if they do not stop, they will be shot. They have been warned.
Northbound to Rancho Boulevard.
Let's get a parallel unit posted up in front and clear to open fire on this vehicle.
Northbound Mirror Park Boulevard.
Victims claim they got robbed as well.
Taking a left, southbound Glory Way. Right, westbound Bridge Street. Right, northbound Tangerine Street. Left, westbound Mirror Park Boulevard. Left, southbound Elgin Avenue.
Parallel units post up in front of the pursuit and open fire on this Glendale.
Left, southbound Los Santos Freeway.
I thought they were about to go for that.
Arms?
Bound off Paro Freeway. Southbound to Paro Freeway. Olympic Freeway.
Flax, do we have any info as to whether or not this individual has a gun?
Absolutely.
Off ramp.
The guy wearing gold and black and the baklava, he's got a gun and he made the guy jump
Right,
off the tower.
westbound Innocence Boulevard. Southbound Poplar Street.
Shots fired by roads at the vehicle. Vehicle's still mobile.
Please,
Poplar
southbound
Street.
85 secondary, southbound Poplar Street. Right westbound of Rancho Boulevard, opposite lanes of travel.
They come out on the Carson, I'm going to be opening fire on them.
Here,
There's
westbound
something on the...
Rancho.
They're coming to you, Barrick. Let them up.
Tow truck,
Carson
turn
Ave.
around, turn
Vehicle
around,
is
turn
in
around. Do
Barrick.
not come this way.
Here, westbound Carson Ave now.
Throwing stuff out of the vehicle as we drive.
Right, northbound Bridge. Right, oh my god, vehicle hurtled. By City Hall, by City Hall.
Jump for City Hall, there's people nearby. Restrain if you have to from gunfire.
Got 2 individuals reeling.
Stop running now.
Have their hands up.
Just give them the order to surrender, or they're going to be met with lethal force. Don't mess around with it.
You will be shot. I will blast you. Surrender, or you will be shot.
I like that.
Open fire on the suspect in black.
There's other individuals heading southbound. It is currently in front of Bishop's.
Davis, I'm going to wait to open fire until
195.
Sir, surrender now or you're going to get shot. Individuals continuing eastbound toward standby. Now merging south onto a rooftop. I'm not following. Standby. Hand, sir.
I'm up on the roof now.
I have no visual. I'm not climbing that ladder.
He's off toward Carson. He's on the edge toward Carson. You're good to climb up. You can get up here. He jumped off.
I'm going
Left
around.
side. He's running westbound through the road. Santino's right behind him.
Where's my compass? Am I blind? Fuck me.
Are you on the roof?
Individuals continuing northbound onto the Dollar Pills building and laundromat. I believe the only way they have from there is up. Otherwise, it's a dead end. Oh, I have failed.
Climbs up this rooftop. Can we open fire on him?
We should have a long time ago. He's been warned enough.
Individuals heading southbound on the Dollar Pills parking lot. Currently have no visual.
On the left side.
Last seen south. I've got no visual. Oh, individual dropped down in front of the Dollar Pills parking lot, heading towards the laundromat.
I'll be firing him.
Hey, sir! Suspect's down. Oh. Suspect's down. Oh, they're not, but they did say stop. Sir, do not move! Do not move! All right, individual is on the Suds laundromat. They're down.
141, I made a report regarding this incident called hostage taking oil fields. I'm gonna go follow the victim, take their statements. The guy with the black clothing and the gold clothing as well with the ski mask was the alleged gunman I got from the victims.
He disappeared.
But you have him.
Yeah, okay, why?
I see him with
You still have him?
Yep, you are escorting him at the moment.
119 going to document the vehicle that crashed.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe.
So let me step away.
25 RTB back to the vehicle.
Yeah, let's properly triage in the actual parking garage behind City Hall.
Cornwood, try carrying.
Lead on this incident, okay? As far as leading it, I'm gonna be dealing with the victims at the hospital. Y'all deal with the 95. If you need additional information, I'll let you know.
10-4.
Oh, EMS is on your radio for you as well. Just let me know where you want me.
You good, Corn? I'm not sure who's gonna need to take a nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the parking garage.
Here, you put
Stay
me
on
in
the
the
main
car.
floor.
Okay.
What did you just
No.
do?
Mm-mm.
Here, don't carry me in the car. Just put me in the car.
We have all three in custody, correct?
Should be 3 suspects.
Check the car rip. Is there a third one in the car? Because only 2 got out of the car, I saw.
From only 2 got out of the car.
I have a third in the vehicle here.
Oh, hold on. No.
He looks injured.
Copy.
Okay, I've got this individual, but this is gonna be problematic. Sir, can you hear me?
About at what point did they start tossing stuff out of the vehicle? I guess start searching for it.
We might be good.
Is it that Carson and El Rancho interchange?
Towards Carson, El Rancho, and Jamestown. Those are the big 3 streets that they started tossing stuff out.
I got the third individual here. He's been shot. Need additional 52s.
All right, sir. Unfortunately, bit of an issue, and I think the only thing that's gonna resolve this is you taking a nap.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to do anything right now. He got scuffed when Cornwood escorted him. Cornwood?
Correct?
Who should take a nap?
Oh my gosh, what just happened?
The one at Royal Epstein and McDonald.
Do you have food by chance?
Oh, always.
Can I maybe borrow some from you?
So
oh, thank you.
Do I need to take a nap?
Yeah. I think maybe
hold
we
on,
all
wait.
should.
Okay, no, you're okay.
Am I okay?
You're okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a nap, just to rule me out.
Well, no, it's probably me.
Yeah, I can feel you. In
Dispatch
my head,
130. I'm
Cornwood.
gonna be taking a brief nap. We were having a bit of an issue with the 95 over by the laundromat. And NoPixel.net. There we are. Trey, thank you for the 20 months. Chris, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. Foxy, thank you for gifting that sub. We're all caught up.